was really one of the highlights of our Vietnam trip so far.
Con nhìn hai chú con nhớ hồi xưa quá. Phải không ta kêu đó. Chào tất cả các bạn.
Five-star, this one is 6-star hotel, right guys? So right here is the 6-star hotel.
Yeah, $50,000 for a night.
50,000! Alright, so today we start the day here in District 1, and then we're gonna start the rest of the day a little bit different.
Yeah, we're gonna explore a place we've never been in Saigon. I guess there's no other way to start the day than a traditional bowl of pho.
Is it like the way that you guys eat breakfast here?
Yeah.
Pho is the
Passion
pho. Okay. So it seems to be like a typical breakfast in Vietnam, right? Some people eat banh mi, banh mi, and soy.
Soy, yes.
Soy. So this is like, from what I noticed, is like 3 typical things they eat here for breakfast. But today we will start the day with pho. Chúc mừng mẹ guys, chúc mừng mẹ, chúc mừng mẹ, chúc mừng mẹ Jimmy.
Enjoy my food.
You don't even want to say. There's so many markets in the alley, in one alley.
Oh yeah.
We just drive past like
Yeah, they want to,
3 markets.
Yeah. You know they want to open to the local people near their house.
Yeah,
And you see the pork.
but it's still alive.
Yeah.
We've actually been here.
Come on, come on. Some family live here for 10 years and they literally live on the boat because the countryside around Mekong Delta area, there's so many fruits growing there, so it's pointless that they can sell the fruits or the coconut there because every house they grow their own coconut, they have their own fruit. So basically they come down from Mekong Delta to here to sell it to people in the city. From what we have heard is that the government is considering like pushing them away from this area because in the future they might have to build like a big skyscraper on the other side of the bank of the river. When they shower though, because the water in the river is not that clean, but they have to come to the grocery store and actually buy a tank of water and bring it back to shower, to drink, for everything.
They only pay a yearly tax, so once a year they'll pay a tax and they'll live here, you know, all year. But if they build that skyscraper over there, then they're kind of removing the homes of so many people over here, but they have to clean up the city as well, so it's kind of like it's got its pros and its cons. It can go both ways.
We will see what's gonna happen.
Yeah. I didn't ever think this was gonna happen, but we're actually going inside one of the boats that the people live in.
He said that like sit in the middle, please, because like if you stay in the middle, yeah.
Ah, okay. To balance out.
He make this one like to make.
người khác.
Yeah.
He said that he don't know English, but he heard the voice. He know that you not from. It mean like we are not the native speaker.
Yeah. Right, I'm not.
Yeah.
So right now I'm sitting in the living section, I believe, and further deep down there is the bedroom. And under? I don't know what is it under, Jim?
Coconut.
Yeah, so it's basically like a storage room in the front of the boat, and they can fit around 4,000 coconuts for each trip. So that's a lot of coconuts. How long is the drive to Mekong Delta from here?
It's about 6 hours.
6 hours
6
by
hours
boat.
by boat.
He said he's from the land of coconuts. They take their coconuts so seriously. There's a coconut religion. No, like no joke. Like there's a religion on coconuts. That's crazy. That's something I've never heard
I
of.
never heard of that.
Me either.
He's my spirit animal.
And you know, like it and this one, that can I say? It look like it's similar with the man in Vietnam.
This little banana is so sweet. I've actually never had a banana that's this sweet.
So right now I want to show you over there. I see the slum area.
I can't film him, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I can film him, right?
Yes. Too expensive for them to live on the mainland. So later they decided to live to the riverside. She make the souvenir. She make the souvenir like this one, and everything like later they turn and they become a toy.
How?
Yeah, the right. Do you know the teddy bear?
Yeah.
They make outside. You see? They make.
Ah.
Yeah, she will make for us. You see? Yes. Yeah.
She make this?
Yes, she make it. She do this one to earn a living. You see? And then and they have a toy, and you put some material inside. In the past, in here used to be a house, but you see, we people have tents and their house look big, but for real, they just buy a small land. You see, a small land on the land, and another side they make the house bigger, go to the river.
Ah.
So later they make the steel house. The steel house. They give the tree a column to handle their house, because they like the poor people, they have a small money to buy a small land. And then they make the house bigger, go to the river.
People that have a little bit more money use concrete. People that don't have as much money use sticks and trees in order to keep their house above the water.
The government, they want to, they remove the slum area. They want to make the city better. Yeah. They want to build also the riverside for the big building. The riverside for the city.
We're actually in a unique area. So we're by district, or we're in District 1 by the financial section, like where the hotels are and the banks and the tourist area of Walking Street. But it's like kind of like a hidden cove. It doesn't look like the financial district or the tourist area. It's a really unique area that I've never seen before.
Like a big square.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a big village by themselves.
But you cannot finish, so you don't grow away. You cook, you write it, and then you selling for the people. They have a pig or a chicken. They buy it and they cook again for them to eat. So like good for animals. They eat the natural food, and also good for the people here. Like they can take the money back from the rice. So win-win.
It's really cool because like nobody actually owns this land.
Yeah.
It's government land. But the people around here, they sit outside, they collect money for motorbikes, which is kind of mind-blowing to me. And then they get together at night and they sing karaoke.
Yeah, because you're gonna see the giant speaker. Why they put SOS like that?
Like no rocks. Yeah.
No drugs?
Yeah, even try once. They tell that. Even
But
try
the people
once.
here, like in this area, some people they,
Is this
they
the
cannot
slum
read.
area?
Yeah. Later inside, they cannot read. So the best way they get a picture. The people look.
Ah, that makes sense. That really makes sense a lot.
Con nhìn hai chú con nhớ hồi xưa á.
Yeah, yeah.
Dạ. Dạ chú. Chú chơi cờ. Vậy đây play chess. Chú cho con xin tấm hình được không? Chú chơi cờ ạ.
That is Chinese style chess, yeah?
Yes.
Do you know how to play it?
No.
I don't know too.
Yeah.
You know how to play that?
Yeah, I know how to play that. It's really difficult. For
I
me.
think so too. I think it's really difficult.
Because for me, I have
Takes
a
an
nickname. I'm a fake Chinese.
You are everything.
They have the traditional culture.
Yeah.
Not like another area like you come back home and you close the door and you have no neighbor. But in here they have the good neighbor. They come here to play chess.
That is very interesting point actually that they just open their door.
Yes.
How to say bye bye?
Bye bye. Just say bye bye.
Bye bye.
Cảm ơn. Cảm ơn.
Come on.
So we were shown the slum area in District 7, but it's not quite safe to go inside. So we were shown from across the river. So you could take, you know, the riverboat tour and get close to it, but you're really not safe to go inside, mainly because of, you know, robbery and things like that. But here in this slum area, it's like kind of a cleaned up slum area.
It used to be a really rough area actually in the past, full of drugs. But then it's not like that anymore. So that's why we can just roam around here and don't have to worry too much.
It's really, really interesting that they have their doors open. So like neighbors just wander into the houses. You know, it's a very open community here. It's really, really, really awesome.
Oh, so lovely.
His tail's wagging, he's smelling me.
He's scared now.
Let me help you to hold the flowers.
Oh, thank you so much.
Mua để con coi hay để nó nói chuyện với cô nó mua nha. Này bánh bèo này nè. Bánh bèo. Bánh bèo nè. Chị ơi. Chị. Người mẫu. Hello. Đó chị ơi. Chị ơi, it's my sister. Oh. Yeah, okay. You can
Cá and nè.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, so cute. That's lovely.
Look at this.
You should be there with him too. So cute.
Thank you.
Chú con chị chú mua cho
Where are we going, buddy? Come on. Cá.
Kêu ghê vậy.
Oh no.
Hello. How are you? Good. How are you? Good. Your English is very good. I'm from New York. Yeah.
Chào tất cả các bạn. Là the movie star.
I love the people in the South a lot. The people in the South are amazing. Very friendly, yes. The North, they yell a lot.
Oh, she's shy. Just ask them. Thank you. He have 3 children, grandchildren.
Thank you.
For his
For his kids, yeah.
Oh no, 3 grandchildren.
Oh, he looks so young.
And 2 more children.
Yes. It's really one of the highlights of our Vietnam trip so far.
It's so crazy to see like how people here are so happy with a little
Something so small.
something so small, just like a little candy, and people are so happy. Like the kids just like jumping around like crazy because he get a bottle of candy, and it's like they help each other so much. Like for example, one house, the kid in that house get candy, and then the kid from that house will call the kid from the other house.
So like all the kids were running down the aisle. It was really, really
it's like they call
amazing.
each other out for like getting the candy.
So I think this is the end of the tour, I believe, that we're doing today, and by far one of the best moments of our trip.
How to say beautiful in Vietnamese?
Đẹp lắm.
Đẹp lắm.
Đẹp lắm.
Đẹp
You say,
lắm,
you
đẹp
say
lắm.
cô đẹp lắm.
Cô đẹp lắm.
Rồi, cảm ơn quý con.
Okay, so guys, we get this one. And this one is, what is it called?
Mixed rice paper.
It's mixed rice paper. So it's a rice paper in here, and then they have like a shrimp,
Yeah.
dry shrimp, and then some sauce. And then you guys come with cắm quạt. Cắm quạt?
Yeah, come on.
Cắm quạt. So how they do it is like they mix everything together
Yeah, and they eat.
and they eat it. So it's like a really popular snack here. Yeah. So we give them candy, and we're gonna give them this cắm quạt. Oh, not cắm quạt, rice paper.
Rice paper, yeah.
Cảm ơn dạ.
Cảm ơn gì? It means thank you auntie.
I'm not
auntie. Cảm ơn chị.
Jay, not aunt. No, auntie. Don't call me auntie.
Look at this. Oh my god. You are adorable. You got the big cheek.
He's Vietnamese. Yeah. He looks so like a mixture. This is by far the end of our trip in Vietnam.
Yeah,
I feel
just
like
about.
after this we're not gonna really like go out pretty
And
much.
do a lot. We've
Yeah.
done so much in the last like 26 days, 25 days that we kind of got to catch up, reset, and head off to the next location.
So the next location, as you guys know,
Yeah. So the next location is Taiwan. So basically not only did we get the chance to hand out candy and different snacks to the kids, but now this is a charity meal. So what they do is 2,000 dong for an entire meal, rice, meats, and everything for a nutritious meal, and then they give it back to the community for the people that need it. So we're gonna donate some money and buy some meals. So for $1 US, you can buy 11 meals.
On my review, you see cold water, cold iced tea.
oh, is iced tea in here?
And you know, like every poor people, they pass by here, just take a cup.
Yeah.
They drink and they continue.
Aw,
No need to pay.
Lovely. So what time it open? You know?
They open, you know, like this restaurant, they open from 10:45 until 12:45.
10:45 to 12:45.
Yeah, they sell for lunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lunch only.
Yeah, and you know, it's the special thing, like when the poor people they coming in to eat, they no need to pay, no need to show the paper like they are poor. No, they just pay the money and they eat.
Ah.
Yeah. This is the Vietnamese resident. Vietnamese resident. Yeah. Yeah, resident. They come here. For the people, the local people, we have a better income.
Yeah.
So they want to support the poor people. So they give the money for this restaurant. Yeah, and the people in here, like, you know, for real, that every meal it takes them about $50 to cook, but they sell back just $2,000.
Yeah.
You know, like look like the poor people, they buy it, not receive free. So they feel happy.
So they would rather buy it than actually receive it for free.
Yeah, and you
That's
know,
lovely.
yeah,
But
and,
just for a very, very small amount.
yeah,
That's
and you know the special thing, like sometimes the people from the market, local market, they cannot finish sharing the vegetable a day. They also come here to give them free.
So can we donate here?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
You
You guys
see
are so
the
good.
Korean style,
Yeah,
but
the little heart.
but I do the Vietnamese style for myself. I do this one with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
I will say with him, I love you if you give me money.
Love it. Love it. High five, high five. She said on the way she was like, you know how I go around, like go by BMW, bus, metro, and walking.
Alright, so after searching the room and a couple hints from the guide, we have found 5 clues. There's only 2 that we can actually take with us. 1, the prescription, and 2, the Black Dragon token.
Yeah, so then the note that was left in this